games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in at the 1 spot. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. Wembanyama, no good. Kennard against Fox. Kennard, left side. James, outside. 5 to shoot. All alone. San Antonio with a rebound. And here's Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
James, outside. To the right side. Ayton inside. Covered by Wembanyama. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Kennard passes to LaRavia. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Castle outside. Here's Champagnie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
LaRavia outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You see the floor awareness James possesses. Outstanding read there.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's James. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Wembanyama against Aiden. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Kennard finds Aiden. Smart outside. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Aiden. Kennard outside for three. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Castle. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Laravia. Kennard outside. Now Aiden. And here's Laravia. Jacks up at 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Castle against James. On the wing, Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Kennard outside.
Who's watching here?
Pass to James. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
That free throw, good from James. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Kennard. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. Lakers trail by 5. Smart outside. James outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. From the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Aiden can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Wembanyama. Plenty of space. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Barnes against James. Pass to Smart. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It'll go on Luke Kennard. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Spurs. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, a couple spots down.
I think for Los Angeles, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now here's Kennard. He has 6. Smart, a screen on Barnes. For 3, James. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Fox. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And that's 13 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio leading by 8. Barnes passes to Fox. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Harper. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. James inside, working on Barnes. Smart with the bucket.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now Fox. He's got 13. Ooh, Ayton with the block. James against Barnes. Double team on James. That's good from Ayton on the assist from James. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Pass to Harper. Here's Champagnie. On the wing, Fox. 4-3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. And the Spurs lead by 6.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Here's James. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Fox. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. Launches a 3. Fox can't get that one to fall. Lakers trail by 6. LaRavia outside. Back to Kennard. Smart outside. Wembanyama against Ayton. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Hornets checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio leading by 4. Now here's Castle. giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Castle's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shot is good by Kleba.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Johnson finds Castle. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Now, here is James. Hachimura left side. Buries it down low.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
And here's Castle. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Smith. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Vanderbilt, no good. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Harper. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Johnson. Castle with it. Over Hayes. The shot misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Castle outside. Outside Johnson. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Cornette. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Hachimura. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now Castle. Cornette sets a screen to the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cornette's got 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Smith outside. Hachimura finds Smith. And here's Hayes. Hachimura outside. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Castle outside. Down low. Here's Cornette. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. A moment here to see the numbers for Stephon Castle.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Lakers trail by 3. Kennard passes to Hayes. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Luke Cornette. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Vassell passes to Harper, to the inside. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got 9 points in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
James, a screen on Castle. Smart for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Harper. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Vassell against Hachimura. Down low. Here's Cornette. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Fox is checked in for Harper. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 5. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Lynx checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Barnes. In transition, here they come. Oh, Fox gets him with a silky floater.
And that is the shot that Fox has continued to work on for years. He understands how important having a floater is when you are a point guard.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. Back to Olynyk. Blocked! Now here's Kennard. He's covered by Fox. Kennard can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Kennard against Fox. Clock at 6. Fox takes the hit and scores.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Hayes with a screen on Barnes. The shot by James, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
For 3, Vassell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
San Antonio with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Fox. Six on the shot clock. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Smart outside. Back to Kennard. LaRavia outside. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Vassell from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
James passes to Hayes. Here's Smart from deep. And Smart nails the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Stolen by Ayton. LaRavia outside. Pass to James. Now Smart. Back to James. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And it's LaRavia missing. Spurs lead by 5. Fox outside. Steps back and fires. Jump shot is good. Fox has got 21.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Smart. LaRavia outside. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 4 assists now tonight.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Fox. He's got 21. Now here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs score.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
That free throw, good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk. And Castle subbed in for Harper. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 23 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Smart outside. Back to James. Kennard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Vassell finds Fox. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Brian, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8. Over James. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
James can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Arabia passes to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs lead by 9. The floater, 2 points. That one goes.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Kennard outside. It's Smart on the wing. LaRavia outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Castle misses. Now here's LaRavia. And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
When I look at San Antonio, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the San Antonio Spurs.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Lakers with the ball. 8-point game. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Vassell, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Left side, Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
He's off on the first.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Good on the second one. Lakers trail by 6. Ayton, a screen on Fox. Pass to Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket. Ayton's got 12 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Fox against Kennard. Fox right side. Fox hits it right through the contact.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Out to the wing. Ayton passes to Arabia. It's James on the wing. He's got 12. Shot clock at 3. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Castle. He has 6. Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Back to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton against Wembanyama. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's use this time to see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and see the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. San Antonio in second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Lakers trail by 6. Smart outside. Inside. LaRavia outside. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. LaRavia's got 12.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
James outside. There's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nabbing another steal.
Yeah, this guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Kennard passes to James. Double team on James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Smart missing. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Fox outside. Now Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Smart outside. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle with it. Guarded now by Smart. Castle misses. Lakers trail by 7. LaRavia outside. Pass to Kennard. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Smart right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Castle on the wing. And here's Vassell. Here's Champagny. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And slam dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Castle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Castle's got 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
San Antonio leading by 4. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Wembanyama. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous. What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Smart against Castle. Pass to Champagny. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Lakers trail by 3. To the middle. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Ayton passes to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart finds Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got assist number 8 now on the night.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
Castle a screen on Ayton. Wembanyama against Ayton. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Kennard. 9 points in the game. Ayton inside. Covered by Wembanyama. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 16 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
On the wing, Fox. Defended by Kennard. Kennard against Fox. Uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 30 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
when you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Fox goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Kennard for three. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. Give him 8. Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. The free ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Back to Kennard. Smart outside to the inside. Here's Ayton. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. LaRavia outside. Smart outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Fades back. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Ayton passes to Kennard. LaRavia outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Castle outside. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
LaRavia outside. Ayton in the high post. Shoots a fadeaway. Ayton with another miss.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
LaRavia with it. Castle covering to get back on track. And he lays it in. Ayton's got 18.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Barnes finds Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
LaRavia passes to Ayton. Over Wembanyama. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Jackson Hayes. Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's James in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Fox. Blocked! James with the ball. Fox picks him up. James passes to Hachimura. Shoots over Harper. And it's Hachimura missing. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Harper. Here's Cornette. To the paint. Fox, that's good. 36 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Hayes finds James. Kleber outside. Pass to James. Hayes with a screen on Vassell. The open shot by James. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Harper. Fox left side. Count that one. Fox has got 38 points.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Here's James. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to James. And it's all from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 9. Fox, the pass to Harper. Now here's Cornette. And here's Fox. Over James. And it's Fox missing. Barnes against Kleber. It's James on the wing. Pass to James. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell finds Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Cornette at the post. James is there. Cornette with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. James outside. High arcing shot. Clock at 6. He drops it from range. James has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Fox. Over James. And they get it back. Fox against James. Fox right side. And he makes it on the layup. Fox has got 40 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
James outside. James outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. James against Fox. Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 16 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The finish! And Fox powers it home.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Pass to Kleber. And here's James. Back to Kleber. Nails the baby hook.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Kleber. Marcus Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Kennard in for James. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the left wing. Kennard against Fox. Kennard passes to James. Smart for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Fox outside. Pass to Champagny from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Smart for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox, that's good.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Lakers trail by 8. James outside. Fires for three. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Ayton against Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Fox outside. Pass to Champagny. Castle for three. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar, probably not anything from this world.
Kennard outside. Pass to Ayton. Now James. Can they get it? Rebounded by Johnson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Champagny. He's covered by Ayton. Champagny, the pass to Fox. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. LaRavia outside. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Wembanyama against James. From Embiid. A nice bucket inside from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 33 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Smart with the ball. Down low. Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Oh, stopped at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Fox. Outside Johnson. Inside. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
17-point game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Now Kennard. James inside. Jacks up a three. Wembanyama rips down the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Now here is James. To end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Let the game come to you. Are you kidding me? Shooting one. Are you tired? Now look for that.
That free throw, good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now Wembanyama. Here's Fox. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. 1:49 left in the game. Now Ayton. Ooh, he leaves no question.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. Fires the three. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 53 points.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Ayton. Banks it home. Big shot.
Love to see Ayton putting some muscle behind his shot, getting his motion through the foul.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. Connects checked in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Kennard. San Antonio also making some changes. Lynx checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. That's good from Ayton.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. With the floater. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, sir! That one goes! San Antonio with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Harper. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.